Welcome, everybody. Today is a very special day. Today is the day that all lines which people have drawn between traditional sports and esports get removed and absolutely hidden from plain sight. What's going to happen today is that we have 13 gamers who are going to be here with you guys, and they will be creating a humongous score of 1,300 points in Counter-Strike Global Offensive in order to pass on their good omen to this amazing team who's going to play today. Yes, I'm talking about Royal Challengers Bengaluru, one of the favorite teams and favorite. When I use the word favorite teams, it is literally the favorite team of all these 13 players, including me. So we intended, why not today on April 13th, when this entire hullabaloo is going to be put down. What people think, okay, you know what, this date is not good for me. We will remove that myth altogether. It's a great omen, and we will pass it on to the team which deserves to win, Royal Challengers Bengaluru. So let's see how this entire process goes up ahead.
Well, welcome. Good evening. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And well, it is Friday the 13th. We have Royal Challengers Bangalore playing today, and it is going to be pretty interesting. And this wonderful event has been organized to pass on our good omen. All the gamers have, gathered together. 13 players on the server trying to collect 1,300 points. And well, Shiva is going to start things off. So this is something that we've tried because we have had a lot of mates around Friday the 13th, and since Royal Challengers Bangalore will be playing their first match at the home ground today, so we're just trying to pass on our good wishes and our good omen to them. But this, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, one of the premier esports games, and yeah, so it's a matter of time that. So also, by the way, today is everything's about 13. We went live at 1300 hours, according to military time, obviously 1 p.m. and 13 minutes. Friday the 13th, 13 date, and yeah, so everything's about 13. We are gonna try and collect 1,300 points among 13 players. So this is going to be interesting to see. But this is one of the first times when we're seeing an event like this being organized for removing the boundaries between traditional sports and esports. But yeah, it's just going to be Angela trying to make her contribution for the entire gig, and I'm quite unsure of how the teams have been divided because we only have 3 players on the CT side, but it looks like it is FFA, which is free for all, so no one is really a teammate. It's more like Hunger Games, so there are no teammates. Everyone's, you can frag out everyone pretty much. So yeah, we're just gonna try and see how it actually pans out, and this is quite interesting because it's called. This is one of the practice modes, right? So since there are no teammates, so usually Counter-Strike is not played out like this. It's in the 5v5 format. But props to these guys for trying to get together and gather at the same place and try and make this event possible. So huge shout out to all the players. And this. So talking about these players, that we actually have some professional players as well. So we have. I think it's Shredzy. Yeah, it's Shredzy on the bottom. The second last guy on the bottom. He was a professional Battlefield and professional Call of Duty player. We have a few professional Counter-Strike players as well. Angela is a Dota 2 caster and a Dota 2 analyst. Is also the host for one of the tournaments that we do. And yeah, so we have quite a few professional players stepping up as well. So it's really nice to see that people from different fields coming together. And yeah, this is just turning out to be a real fest, though. It's everyone's really happy. Everyone's just going around the server, hopping around the server, trying to make the contribution for the entire gig. And we actually have quite a few new players as well. So, for example, Super is our production head, and he's the one who he's one of the production heads that we have, because we have Mr. Kunal as well, who's sitting and is probably laughing right now. But yeah, talking about the players, HSJ has been one of semi-pro players, I'd say, has been playing for quite a few teams and has finally moved on to the organizing side of things. But the amount of points that these guys, and they've already crossed almost 200 points actually, so they are going pretty fast. Not even 4 minutes down in the game and almost 200 points crossed, so this is pretty interesting. And it's Shivai leading the charge with 36 points. And Angela isn't really doing all that great because obviously she doesn't play Counter-Strike all that much. And Bauhaus is our graphic designer, our Photoshop guy. So this is pretty fun. This is really nice to look at. And Persian Moai, by the way, is one of the most premier cosplayers in the country. That's Orin. and she has been in the cosplay community since a very long time. Very good to what she does. And look at that, Shredzi is spamming through the door, trying to find the frag, almost connecting it. But yeah, it's just unfortunate when you get taken down from behind. So talking about RCB though, they've had quite an impressive lineup as well. We've seen. I'm personally looking forward to this matchup because it's actually the favorite team for me, and a lot of the players as well. I really do admire them because of how they approach the game, how their approach to the game is. So this is gonna be interesting. Phobia is missing a lot of shots trying to find that point. It's not gonna happen. He is he was an ex Dota 2 pro. He used to play a lot of Dota 2. So we have people from different games. We have players from PUBG. We have players from Dota 2. We have players from Counter Strike. We have people from the talent industry. You know, hosts, analysts. So this is pretty fun. And yes, still surprised there are only 3 people on the CT side, but this is turning out to be a slaughter fest really. Just waiting it out, holding an angle off. Excuse me, I just had a sneeze. But yeah, Bohos is doing pretty well as well. The one, well, Shivai again is on top of the scorecard with 57 points, and after that, really bro, well, that's quite a name though, really bro. And everyone else is just struggling behind them. Bohos looks promising. He has been playing for a while as well. But, well, he's going to get taken down from the right. So Shredzi though, in the air. He has to realize this isn't Call of Duty. You can't shoot while you're in the air, Shred. It doesn't happen in Counter Strike. It used to happen in Battlefield and Call of Duty. But yeah, going in for those 360 plays, it's not going to happen. Because this is one game which is very demanding mechanically. Your timing has to be on point. Even if you're moving a little bit, your shots are not going to connect. So one thing I'm really surprised about is how this entire thing came to be put together, because you know, it's just interesting to see people who are interested in cricket are interested in esports and vice versa. And yeah, that was a beautiful shot. That was a beautiful shot. And Phobia. I'm not quite sure. I need to actually open up the chat so I can chat with you guys, all the viewers, for a bit. But that will take a while. That will take a while. I need to open it up on my phone. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about this, please do let me know and try and answer them for you guys. And for now, Angela's just waiting out, trying to make sense of where she's sitting at, and she just saw a chicken. Tried to spot a chicken, and then randomly a guy spawns in front of her. And, well, that's just surprising. Well, Shivai is going to get taken down, so let's have a look at the scorecard right now. He's still leading the charge. 77 points and only being taken down 19 times is very impressive, to be very honest. It's very impressive. And if these guys keep on playing this way, I don't think 1300 points is going to take a lot of time. Most likely 30-35 minutes max. And we already have crossed about, I don't know, 400 points, so we're doing pretty well. We are live somewhere. Arrow, by the way, is one of the admins for Dota 2 in ESL, and has been doing a pretty great job. Has been in the community since a very long time. Setsuna as well, a very decent guy. And super, Mr. Production Head. This is gonna be interesting. Well, Phobia Phobia is the head of a department. So quite surprising. And Angela is just gonna miss out on all the shots, trying to spray down, but nope, it's not gonna happen. And Shivai, well, being a little unlucky there, he just spawned out. They're still going to get taken down. And HSA playing pretty well. Is actually the nemesis from Norwin 009. It's turning out to be a slaughter fest. So I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly certain a few of the guys are actually huge fans of cricket, and I remember having a conversation with Bulls about RCB and how big of a fan he is for them, because he has been following them since the since the very beginning, since 2008, and he has just absolutely loved them ever since. And Super, actually, I think he's not exactly from Bangalore. I should say he's closer to Hyderabad, but he still supports RCB, which is nice to know. Strike, and she thinks she has spotted someone, but no, that is not the case. And she's actually playing pretty well though. And talking about Bohos. There we go. He's just waiting it out, trying to find that flag. Or maybe trying to find that point, actually. We're gonna find it. Oh, well, Angela has been holding this angle for a bit. Finally, call it the caster's curse or commentator's curse. And Persian Meow as well. Oh, well, she only had a pistol to work with, which is upsetting, obviously. And you know what, guys? We are actually going to go back where the players are playing and see what's actually happening. So, Vagesh, take us through it, buddy.
All right, we're back here with the action where the actual 13 gamers are all seated here trying to boost up the good omen they have and send it over to Royal Challengers Bengaluru for their home match today. It's Friday the 13th, the date which is usually frowned upon by a lot of people, but we've decided, you know what? Let's get done with that myth. Let's also, while we're getting done with that myth, remove that bifurcation between esports and sports. And of course, as you can literally hear screeches behind me, let's go ask the gamers itself what exactly they're doing so that we can provide some further clarity. All right. Aurin. What's up, Persian Meow? So this is Aurin, Persian Meow Shariari. And Aurin, tell me what's happening here.
I just killed Manoj and I'm feeling really happy about it.
Okay. All right, she's defeated Manoj here. So let me explain the entire situation here. All these 13 gamers are gathered here trying to pool up their good omen and create a singular score of 1,300 points. A score line of 1,300 in this game of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, so that today, on the Friday of 13th, when the home match of Royal Challengers Bengaluru is going to be played, they can send this amazing good omen to them so that they can go ahead and power their game. So Aurin's already in it. We will come back again soon with more of these gamers who are totally engrossed in pulling up the good omen. They're trying to rack up here. So let's see what's happening in the game. Let's head over to the game and see what's happening there. We will come back again soon. These gamers who are totally amazing good omen. That today, omen and defeated Mano. What's happening here?
I just killed
What's up, Persian Meow? Further clarity. All right. Of course, we've decided, you know what? Let's send it over to Royal Challengers. Now with the action where the actual... What's actually happening? So what is taking us through it, buddy? All right, we're back here with the action. Trying to boost up the good omen they have and send it over to Royal Challengers Bengaluru for their home match today.
Well, we're back again, and this is interesting. I you know, the scenes were pretty nice. We had all the players being lined up together, and this was pretty impressive, actually. So talking about the players, Persian Meow, we just saw Aurin talk live on the stream, and she was pretty happy about how she has been playing. Though it's not very impressive, but if that keeps her happy, and well, this is gonna be interesting to see. So Super just trying to get that point, is going to find it, and Bulls as well are, you know, our gym guy. He is into fitness as well, and it's just a good cause that you have picked up. But Satsuna just waiting out towards short. Also, this map, by the way, for all of you guys who aren't really well versed with Counter-Strike, is Dust 2. The Dust 2. It's a new version. And oh, that was such a nice shot by Bulls. That frag was really impressive. And how many points do we have? 200, 300, 400, 500, almost 700 points in just 15 minutes. This is fairly impressive, actually. Oh, that was a 360. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but that was a 360. I actually took a while to realize as well. And yeah, this was pretty nice. I don't know why the weapon is invisible, but it just is. I don't know. He's going to make this door his fortress and this play area as well. While Phobia just goes down to HSJ. Playing really well. And Nordwin guy is just going to be struggling. Not well versed with the game. And Angela has found a perfect weapon, I guess. She has been playing with the AUG for a very long time. And HSJ. not the most ideal weapon to work with. But is it still Shibai who's leading the charge? Yes, it is. 144 points. That's a lot. And our Bulls. This is fairly decent. Really, bro, just being spawned somewhere else. Oh, what a nice shot by him, and being taken from the T base towards A long, and Phobia almost connecting the shot, but he's gonna get backstabbed. And Bulls. Oh, that was a good play. That was a good play coming through the doors and catching both of them off guard, but doesn't really work out because really, bro, is going to capitalize on his mistake. And Bulls, yeah, just spraying it down like it's holy, like a Pichkari. I don't even know why. And this is a fairly nice spot though, but not with this weapon. And HSJ being taken down by boss. And Setsuna. All of these guys, so right? I'll take you guys. I'll tell you something about all the players on the server. Bulls, X-Pro, and now currently admins. All the tournaments. Phobia, a Dota 2 guy, Dota 2 buff, head of league operations, and then we have Shivai, who has been a player as well, a fairly decent player, semi-pro player. HSJ as well, a semi-pro player. Bohos, our graphic guy, designs all the things that look pretty, right? So on the stream you're seeing everything. That's half of the things have been designed by him, trying to make it look pretty. And Setsuna is one of our Clash Royale admins and also works in the League Ops. ESL Arrow, a Dota 2 ESL admin. And he has actually also managed a team. But yeah, it's super production at Shredzy, X-Pro, Persian Meow, cosplayers. Yeah, all of these guys, right? All of these guys who have been around for such a long time, coming together to send their good wishes and regards and the good omen to Royal Challengers Bangalore. And it's a very nice cause, though. It's a very nice cause. I don't know if you can see the display picture for Persian Meow, but that just goes on to show that she is. I think she has. I can't remember the character she was playing over there, but yeah. Though this is Platypus Perry on Shivai's display picture. This is gonna be interesting. This is interesting. We only have pistols that are being pulled out right now. And fairly decent shots. And all of these players trying really hard to be the first one to be the highest scorer in terms of points. We can't really go to 1300 points all alone. That would take ages, and you'd probably be dead by the end of it. Oh, super. Getting the frag onto Al. That was a pretty good spray down, actually. With this pistol, it's really hard. It's extremely difficult with CZ75. And missing all the shots in the world. Again. It's just... he's running and gunning. Not something you would want to do with this weapon. And he's still going to find the frag onto Bohaus. Wow. This is... How is he even doing... How is he capable of doing such things? Super. How do you pull off these acrobatics? He's just been playing. He's just been blowing my mind away. Quite literally. And... yes, he's going to jump in. Oh! Could have just died to the fall right there. I mean, no, could have just been taken out to the fall. And Setsuna. With the Deagle, will get flagged out as well, so Super. Again, I really want to see how Super performs with this weapon up, because he has been spraying carelessly, and look at that, just tapping away. So finally, some improvement. And this is going to be interesting. So some improvement coming in, but you know what? We still have the players in being all together, sitting all together. So we are going to head back to where all the players are sitting. Vagish is going to take us through it. So Vagish, take it away, buddy.
Things happening for Royal Challengers Bengaluru, the amazing team which is going to be playing their match today. It's Friday the 13th. And we here, all us gamers, have decided that, hey, why not do away with this myth? So we are here in one spot trying to rack up as much of a scoreline. See, the initial goal was to get a 1300 scoreline. Turns out people have already achieved that. So guess what? They're still going to go on pool their Good Omen. They're going to literally do this together so that today this team wins their game, and of course not just today but for all the henceforth games, the games coming up henceforth. In fact, let's take you directly to one of the players today, one of the top players. In fact, he's ranking in second right now in the score line. Also one of the predominantly one of the best players in the country, Simar Sai Sethi. Or Virji kidan
सब बढ़िया
और भाई क्या चल रहा है? Tell us a little bit more about the game, man. What's happening? What's the scene in this game for you guys?
Well, it's pretty intense right now, to be honest.
It's pretty intense. Okay, so do you want to tell the people what your score is right now?
I'm like second fragger right now in the server.
1966 frags altogether. And the great thing is this man has no understanding of when to stop, ladies and gentlemen. So, Simar, do you know why we are doing this, bud?
Yeah.
Why?
RCB,
right? So, what's your Good Omen, by the way?
This is my Good Omen.
Your plushie! This is this man's Good Omen, always there with him when he's going to go ahead play his games here. Today, his Good Omen's working out. He's on 2020. That's the number of, that's his score there in this game right now. And this man is just trailing by 200 odd points behind the top scorer right now. And all of them at it, except a few who are still in their 3 digits. Everybody else has managed to go up ahead in 4. How will it be? How much will the score be? Well, not enough, because no Good Omen is absolutely enough anytime. So as much as we gamers can rake it, we will keep at it for the next few, how would I say, hours, because these guys, I don't think these guys have any intention of stopping whatsoever. But let's see and head off into the game and see what's happening. And actually, before we actually head off into the game, let me also bring you up to date with one of our other gamers here, Bhagwan B3 Bag. You must have seen him quite often in online streams, one of the best players in Street Fighter. But today it's all about Counter-Strike. It's all about RCB. It's all about powering your game. Bhagwant, tell me, what's your situation here?
So situation is quite tense. I'm not very used to this game, but still I'm trying my best to get the best score, to give my best wishes to Royal Challengers Bangalore.
Alrighty then. So do you want to say it together with me? The power call, the go power your game. Do you want to say it together with me in 3, 2, 1,
go power your game. Royal Challengers Bangalore.
Well, alright, we'll head back to the game and see what's happening there.
Back, we just had a chat with Simar Sai Sethi. He is a professional player as well, and he actually still plays. And he was the best player the last year. Actually, I think in 2016 he was the best player in the country. So it's fun to see that he's here as well. And he's playing with a different name, so I didn't quite see him in the beginning. So this is kind of fun. And well, it's still Shivai has been top fragging, is leading with 206 points, 207 now. That was a fairly decent shot. And really, bro, just lagging behind with a little lesser kills. And I think he has disconnected from the server for some reason. Or maybe not. Never mind. But Shivai again just leading it from the front, leading the cause from the front. It's gonna be Bulls though, trying to go behind. Isn't he just gonna try and backstab him? Nope, I'm not quite sure. But Super, well, that's gonna happen. And Satsuna just trying to find that frag is going to be able to do it finally. And in the meantime, Super with the season 5 infamous CZ and Super Gola duo. Ooh. Name a more iconic duo than this. You can't, because this is just beautiful, beautiful display of mechanical skills going down the drain, obviously. This is quite difficult, actually. You know, talking through a death match, it's talking to this practice match is fairly interesting because this isn't something that has been done. And talking about the points, we're at 400. Oh, we're actually 400, 600. 700, 8, 9,000, 11 or 1200. I think we're just 5 more minutes away from 1300 points, and that is where this would end, and we'll know who has been getting the most points altogether. But it's just Phobia trying to make sure. Look at that shit, just just swiping left and right in this fashion. And Persian Meow not knowing where the guy is, she's just going to walk out casually. And Shivai being spotted right there, but is going to find the frag. So this guy is pretty confused. I'm fairly certain that he isn't. The Counter-Strike is not his cup of tea. But let's talk about cricket for a while. I'm pretty sure a lot of people from our office as well love to play cricket. And Bulls and I, two of us, we're absolutely in love with cricket. So it's gonna be fun, and I'm actually looking forward to tonight or till evening. I'm not quite sure what time the match is, but I'm really looking forward to it because this has been one team that has been blowing me away since a very, very long. So we hope that today's match at their home ground works out for them and they win it, and all the other matches in the future as well, because this team looks really strong on paper as well. Look at that though, Bohos going down. Quite unfortunate. Bulls is going to go down as well. Not quite sure what is happening, but Arrow is kind of surprised on the server. And I'm not quite sure if we're done or not, but Pistols working out. 600, 800, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, I'm not quite sure if we're done with 1300 frags, but 1300 points. But that's me, Shredzy. Just trying to go in for that swipe. It's not going to work. I'm just jumping, moving his mouse. You're not gonna jump high if you move your mouse like that, Shred. That doesn't happen. And it is Persian Meow just taking things very slowly, trying to tap away Super. He's gonna get spotted with the CZ75, trying to take down Persian and missing every single shot possible. But you know what? It's almost about to get done, so we are going to head back to the players and see what is exactly happening. So Vagish, take it away, buddy.
Everybody who's watching us, this is how good omens are created. Now, earlier on, when you would have heard me or actually seen me do this, you would have realized that when I mentioned that the personal score of 1300 has already been met, that's what I meant. Personal 1300 scores have been met. There are good omens getting fueled, everybody here. But we do have a cumulative, a combined score of 1300 which needs to be achieved, which is ticking, which is coming closer and closer to its final mark. But right now, let's head over, dive in to talk to one of the players, the gamers here. Anoop Dustakar, aka Phobia, one of the most renowned people when it comes to esports and gaming. Anoop, hello, welcome.
Welcome, Vagish. Welcome to my game. It's been an awesome time.
Anoop, did that guy just kill you with an AWP without using a scope?
Yeah, while I'm talking to you, and
While you were standing right next to him.
I already killed him to more than 30.
You just missed a shot, Anoop. You just missed a shot. Okay. Move that aside. Keep that aside. Okay, tell me. Yeah, see, exactly. You were saying? Yes.
I'm saying, do you want to see some real game?
I would love to see some real game here, Phobia. In fact, a lot of people know that Anoop's in-game nick is Phobia, which definitely means fear. And any kind of fear associated with Friday the 13th today gets demolished, thrown out of the window, doesn't exist. So, Anoop, tell us and our viewers also a little bit about why we're doing this.
I'm doing this to support RCB. I want to show them that I have the power. I have a good omen with me, and I'm passing them my luck. I'm showing them that I will put my all in to get the maximum score, and also pass on that luck to RCB.
So you want to power the game, huh?
Yes, yes, absolutely. RCB, I want to power the game, and I want to give you that power.
So what's your good omen like?
My good omen is before every important match like this one, I pray to God, and I asked him to give me the strength so I can give my 100% in every match.
Okay then.
And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm sitting on a good 117 kills, 107 kills. I think I'll go ahead and hit the best by the end of this match.
Alrighty then. Well, that's a lot of good luck and charm coming from Anoop Dustakar, aka Phobia. Go back to it, man. Go back to it. Create the luck which is meant to be for the match that is today for Royal Challengers Bengaluru. And in fact, we have one more youngster, a young gamer also here, Harshit Jamb. What's up, bro? What's happening?
We're playing the game, supporting RCB here, and I think I'm gonna win easily.
So tell us about your good omen. What's your good omen like?
My good omen is a Dota 2 hero, Bounty Hunter. It's kept right there. It's a lucky charm for me, you know. So every time I play any official match, I carry it with me, and I wish it's a good luck for RCB as well.
Okay then. Well, a Dota 2 hero plushie as a lucky charm for a game of Counter-Strike Global Offensive is usually unheard of. But okay, so in case you're wondering where all this sound and noise is coming from, that is the man there, also known as Bulls. So what we will do is we will head back into the game, and when we come back to Bulls and see the reason behind his loud exclamations and his super excitement. I understand it's all about Royal Challengers Bengaluru. So let's collectively power up their game and by sending our good omen to them. We'll be joining you again soon.
Well, we're back again, and that is something that came from the players, and Vakeesh explained it beautifully. So the players pretty cheered up and pretty happy, and we actually have a chicken over there, but Shivai is still leading it, and Shed just swiping away with his button knife. But yeah, we are at 1100 frags right now and 1100 points, and Shivai is still leading the charge. He's been playing brilliantly and contributing to the cause. So I'm fairly excited. I'm not quite sure about you guys, but I'm really excited about today's matchup, and it is going to be Bulls and Angela is falling down, and that was a good bunny hop. That was a good bunny hop. So that's something that we call bunny hopping in Counter-Strike. You just keep on jumping from left and right. And HSJ just waiting. Phobia is going to go down as well. It is going to be Persian Meow who's going to go down to HSJ. Super has been playing fairly well, and Arrow going down as well. So this is interesting. This is very interesting. And Arrow just being on the backstab and trying to, surprise Shed right there, and it's actually gonna be successful. So all these guys have been playing beautifully, like very beautifully. And Angela surprisingly has made it to, she isn't really far from the number of times she has been fragged out and the number of points she has. 81 to 95. That's not a bad ratio. And yeah, not being a Counter-Strike player at all, that's actually pretty wonderful, to be very honest. And on the other hand, all the other players, Sheds, he's actually lagging a bit, which is quite unfortunate. And look at that super just going in, and Bulls swiping away. I'm gonna find him. Shred, so just spraying down. He has to realize you cannot move and shoot. But alright. So this is gonna be interesting. Two players with fairly decent score. But in the meantime, no. Oh well, this is an interesting buy though. Interesting buy. And Shivai again, I don't know how he has been playing so nice. I think he has been practicing. He knew that the event was coming up and practiced a lot. But yeah, Super was going to go down. But Shivai on the backside, this guy has been surprising me quite a bit. And let's have a look at HSG. How does he perform? Because we've been seeing him in a lot of places. We've seen him active at a lot of places. He did participate in a few tournaments as well. Has been playing fairly decently. And that's just going to be the ops coming in. Oh, by the way, the op is the sniper rifle. It's like a one-shot, 1 point thing. So you don't have to fire multiple shots. You only if you hit anywhere above the knee, it's just one shot for the point and for the frag. And so, boss, it's just wait. Taking things very slowly. This is interesting. Just waiting out. And look at that, though. Look at that. It's gonna be Super again, just playing it fairly passively, standing behind the box. And I think we would have crossed 1,200 points, or yeah, around 1,200 points is what I've been told. But question me out, just waiting it out. Arrow whiffing all the shots, all the shots. Look at that! Look at that! Though, look at that! Whiffing all the shots possible. Alright, so I just got an update. Actually, it was in 1,300. It's gonna be 1,001 points. Now this is going to be interesting. Now these players are going to start stepping things up. Baha's just waiting it out and being surprised right there. And HSJ trying to find it, but it's not going to happen. Oh, 10,001. Oh, 1,000. Why did I read 1,000? 10,001 points. Oh my god. That just happens when you have so many exams going on and you. I've studied too many numbers. I need a break from the numbers. That's exactly what's happening. Theory of computation can be a boring subject. But for all these players, this is turning out to be a fairly interesting event because Shred is having a lot of fun while being shredded down by Shivai. And Shredzy again. He's just tapping away with his US, being a little too unlucky right there. And Angela just waiting it out. And look at that swag 7. Getting the first one. Can he get the second as well? Oh my god. Is standing at the same spot and shooting with that weapon. It's a shotgun, for crying out loud. You cannot be taking that fight at that range. You still find super flags. What is even happening? But oh, that was again such a nice shot. And well, we actually have Vakeesh waiting with Anuj back at the studio. So well, Vakeesh, take it away, buddy.
All right, we're back here again. And we are here with the 13 gamers trying to pull up their entire good omen. It's literally like Dragon Ball Z. Everybody's pulling up the soul energy for the big Kamehameha. So that's how it is. 13 gamers joining hands together to create a humongous score, which now I've been informed is no more 1,300. We've broken that myth. We've decimated it. We've pulled up enough good omen. And we decided, you know what? Let's take it further. Let's make it as big as we can. Because you know what? In any sport, no amount of luck is enough. So, all these gamers are going to be doing this till they achieve a cumulative score of 10,001. That is the lucky number they're going to be going for, the lucky score which these gamers are going to be going for. In fact, one of those gamers I was mentioning to you guys before we headed off into the game directly, his name is Anuj Bhutani, goes by the name Bulls, and now he'll be presented to you guys. Bulls, it's okay. The other gamers are also in solidarity trying to pull up the score. So let's look at the joy on his face. Look at the cute smile he's got. Okay, so now tell me, why are you doing this? I know why everybody is doing. Why are you doing this?
Because I love this game, like I love RCB.
Oh my god. Okay then. So what's your good omen like? Like what's your personal good omen?
Yeah, my good omen is like I hit gym always before playing any official CSGO match. So it's like you can see that.
Rock solid, absolutely rock solid. I think that's a lot of good omen he's got here. He's got a lot of good omen here. Is there good omen in the other one also?
You can see I just killed Simmer Size 80.
Okay.
Knife only.
With just knife.
With just knife. That's why I was laughing on you.
Simmer Sai Sethi, the question is this true?
Yeah, it's
It is true? Okay, so while okay, another player is Bulls. Go back to it, man. Go back to it. Continue racking up the good omen. In fact, let's come to this chap here. Swivel around, my man. Okay, this guy is Manoj Super XL Gola, one of the esteemed Clash Royale casters, but today he's here for
some deathmatch CSGO and sending some good omens to our friends in RCB.
friends in RCB. Oh my God. When was the last time you hung with them, buddy?
Last IPL, I guess.
Okay then. But moving on, so what's like your personal omen here?
My personal omen is sitting right here on my head. It's my ESL hat. Like before I start a stream, before I start a game, before I start anything, I make sure I have it, and it brings me good luck.
Alrighty then. So what's your personal good omen? Like, what's the score of your personal good omen right now in the game?
The score of my personal good omen is somewhere right in the middle.
I see 147 there. Still there. My man's trying hard like every single other gamer you see around here, trying to send their good omen to the team they believe deserves to win this match and the subsequent matches. Go ahead, Manoj. Continue racking up the good omen. Like I said, score of 10,001. That is the score. That is the good omen these guys are trying to aim for. We'll be back again with you guys shortly. Let's head off into the game and see how much more these guys are scoring.
All right, so we're back again, and that was Anuj Pul's Pratani for you guys. And yeah, pretty wonderful player, pretty wonderful guy. And talking about the points, we have quite a few being collected up. Quite interesting. And Setsuna though is gonna find the point on the phobia, and HSJ just waiting it out towards the A site and Shifai. Not quite sure. Persian me are just tapping away, and we'll just wait it out, and it's gonna be really bro. Who? Well, could have just gotten taken down right there, but Angela is going to be the one who's going to go down again. Ooh, Shred, that is not something you do on the stream, especially. Everyone's going to hate you for that. Those chickens are cute. Do not do that to those chickens. Those chickens bring you good luck. Well, it's going to be Phobia, though. Get a really nice no-scope on the Bauhaus. I'm trying to get the same one as well, but we'll get taken up by Setsuna. And it's just chaos all around. Utter chaos. And the way everyone's spread out on the map, we have Arrow on the top left corner. It's just everyone going everywhere. And number 13, I don't even have 13 on my keyboard. How do you go to number 13? You don't. Yeah, you just don't.
All right, we're back here again with one of the gamers here who have come here to together send in some good omen, ladies and very good omen. I don't know why I'm like talking like an overseas person. I don't know. It's like it's a very weird foreign man.
Weird foreign man.
Weird foreign man.
All right.
Alrighty then, but that's not about it. It's not about the weird foreign man. It's about Royal Challengers Bangalore all the way home. Go power your game is the motto they live for. Is the motto we live for. So Angie, how are you powering their game?
So I started my gaming career in Bangalore, so I'm very attached to Bangalore. And RCB being the team from Bangalore, I'm very excited to see them perform. I've never played CS that much. It's not my strength. But if you see my scoreboard, I kind of killed 106 for them. So I'm very excited to power their game and see how they're going to perform tonight.
I have personally never ever heard Angie come up with a score line of 106.
106. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Look at that.
So what's a good omen here?
I think my good omen is like just before I started the game, I kind of twirl my ring. It kind of tells me that, all right, I'm going to...
What is the ring? What is this ring?
The ring, actually, this ring was my grandmother's engagement ring.
Ooh,
so
it's got a button in it.
It's got a special gamer button in it. So when you press it, it gets you confidence. And today RCB has to get that same confidence in them. So I'm sharing my good luck omen of my ring with them. See, you can see my omen doing so fine for me.
Yes, I saw it the first time. You don't have to like present it. See, Magish. See, look at my score. All right. So apart from that, what do you have to talk about like your fellow gamers here today?
Yeah, they all are fantastic. I have some of the most amazing players of Counter-Strike that I've been playing, whether it be Bulls, whether it be you. I think even you play good Counter-Strike, whether you're not playing. Super been killing me a lot. I'm so happy to see Persian Meow right there, you know, killing me from the sidelines. We have Frenzy right here, who's also having a great time, and Arrow, who's from League Ops, is continuously killing me. But all in good laugh and good faith, because we all want to see where all this will accumulate and whether we're able to build such a strong omen luck where we can just send it out there and have so much fun with it.
All right. So what do you have to think about the huge target, the huge good omen target is set of 10,001?
I think we will cross that without a doubt, because I think we are fantastic and RCB is fantastic. And if I think we reach 10,000, they'll definitely be able to own all their upcoming matches. Because we were supposed to do this only for one game, but now we're going to do it for all their games. So yeah.
All their games. So much love, so much power. Well. Thank you, Angie, for your time. You can get back to accumulating good omen. Go. Let's not waste time. Let's in fact head over to this young lad here. Young gentleman. Hello. Please come this side. Yes. Please, आइए. बहुत बढ़िया. So, just for clarity, he's not Salman Khan in hiding.
Definitely not.
No, he's my bro. He's Shredder, Shrey Singh Verma, one of the then scariest people in esports. Then decided, you know what, I can do better doing business. But he's come here today to also support the singular cause of showing the solidarity and support for this amazing team who have their match today, RCB, Royal Challengers Bengaluru. So Shred, what is your good omen?
My good omen is before starting any game, I like to just generally pound my fist on the surface on which I'm playing. It kind of bolsters my strength, gives me a lot of kick. It's like a rush.
Where is your Salman Khan bracelet? Show me.
Oh, I don't have a Salman Khan bracelet, I just do this.
Okay then. No, I thought you might have the 6th Infinity Stone also, considering all the hype is happening. But moving on, how is your scene faring in this game, in this amazingly huge, big, occasion?
Like, you gotta re-ask me that question.
Okay, I will re-ask you again. It's perfectly fine. How are you faring currently?
We're doing pretty good. I think about how many kills? I am about...
Are you really, bro?
1,594.
1,594 is the score this lad has, and we are trying to aim for a score of 10,001. What are your thoughts on that?
I think we're going to do that pretty soon, pretty easily. Yeah. And definitely it's for a much, much greater, good omened cause. That's for RCB to get all our luck and definitely win the series.
Okay then, Shreds, head back into the game and like, you know, just rack up the good luck and stuff and the good omen and stuff, you know, man. You got the heebie-jeebies there going on for you. All right, well, this is what we have happening from here. We'll head off into the game and see what's happening there.
Alright. Well, we're back again, and I just had a small hiccup. My microphone, for some reason, just went down, so I had to go in and rush for a last-minute fix. And now I am standing in a really awkward position, talking about the game. But nonetheless, these things keep on happening, and my PC is just being a little too notorious. Went to sleep and stopped detecting my microphone, so kind of surprising that it happened. Doesn't usually happen ever. So, well, but there's always a first time for everything, right? So. It just did, and talking about this thing right now, it's going to be fairly interesting to see how it actually pans out. And the scoreline is 3,500. So, well, taking things really, really fast. It's going to be fairly impressive if they can finish it under the next hour, but that doesn't seem likely because 10,000 points is a lot. It's a lot to get. And, well, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be Phobia waiting it out. Really, bro, just going in. Arrow being taken down, and Shivai is gonna find the frag onto Norwin 009. So it is gonna be HSJ, and Shivai actually getting. Oh! Really, bro, playing it really nicely. And Shred is going to go down as well. So dominating everyone. And the spawn protection not going away. And really, bro, well, he has 457 points. Oh my god, that is very, very good. That's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's fairly impressive as well. Let's talk about the other players. We have HSJ going in, getting the headshot on Shivai. And no, it's gonna get taken down as a boost though. Waiting it out with the Deagle. And Setsuna. It's going around the corner with the AWP and is going to get taken down, so it's going to be fairly interesting to see how it actually pans out, how it actually works out. While Super goes down as well, and Phobia is going to fall prey to Angela. So this is going to be fairly interesting to see how it actually pans out, how it actually works out. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. But H is just lurking around the T-spawn, and it's just surprising to see how things have changed. It's going to be Shivai though, leading for such a long time, and has actually come back to the lead in terms of points. Look at that though, 463 frags is very taxing. This is probably going to be that one time where they have a lot more practice than they should have. And yeah, it's just going to go in and slaughter people. But Bulls pulling out the duel. These are what we like to call the Sunny Deol guns, because it's, you know, it's just how Indian movies portray heroes with dual pistols. But in the meantime, we have Bulls taking care of the rest of the things. So this is going to be fairly interesting to see. Gonna get the second one as well. Can I get the third? The Bauhaus is going to go around the corner. It is going to be Bulls who's going to get taken down with a head. And this is turning out to be something that we did not really expect. So, well, this is pretty interesting to see. Super. With the Safari mesh. And I'm not quite sure what he's trying to do, but the spawn protection is not going to go away. And he's just going to get destroyed. If someone can clip that, please, that would be so beautiful. Super just being outplayed by the game right now. So unfortunate that it happened to him. An arrow. Well, why did it go to the third person? This is kind of surprising. And these are not the shots you can miss. Yeah, leading the shot. It's not PUBG or Battlefield. This is Counter-Strike. And here, in this game, shots travel like a laser at the speed of light. You click and the guy is going to get dragged out. So they don't really have to lead in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Only by a pixel or two when someone's moving. But that's just how much you have to. And that pixel as well, you have to lead, not because there's a delay in the game, but there's a delay between in you processing what you've seen and trying to go out and get that frag. So that's fairly impressive and fairly interesting to see. But in the meantime, it's going to be Bohorst who's going to get taken down by Persian Meow, and Arrow just waiting it out. Just waiting it out. Angela is going to get taken down. That is just unfortunate. The ops. The sniper is being pulled out. Could have actually worked out, but nope, that is not going to happen. And Arrow, wow, got the frag, but he's going to go down as well. So this is going to be fairly interesting to see. And oh, look at that! The Arrow, such a nice shot, such a nice shot. But well, you know what, guys? Since the players are still playing and we still have our reporter right there, Mr. Vakeesh. I really didn't want to call him a reporter, but you know what? We're just going to head back to the studio where we have Vakeesh waiting for us. Vakeesh, take it away, buddy.
Alright, so I've also joined the fray, considering the fact that I'm also a gamer. I decided, you know what, why let these boys have all the fun? Not just boys, but there are a couple of girls also. We have girl gamers in the country. That's not the point. The point is RCB and them powering their game and we assisting them in doing this by sending in all our good omen. And I realized, you know what, there was something lacking. Me. So I've also joined the fray and decided to send in my good omen so that I can consistently join my fellow gamers and boost the huge score we are aiming for, the 10,001. We have limited time to achieve this kind of a score, but hey, we know, you know what, we can achieve this. We can do this. And if you ask me, not really that, as you can see, considering I'm talking to you, I'm already like in the process of like recycling myself again and again in this game because it requires a lot of concentration. And a lot of my good luck, I believe, is going to assist RCB in today's game and all the subsequent games because personally, the fact that it's such a great team and they deserve to win every single time. So I guess that's what's in it for me. I'm going to head back and do my thing, send in my good omen. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Well, we're back again, and a minute and 50 seconds on the clock to work with, and the first half is almost come to an end. Has almost come to an end. That was just bad grammar on my part. Yeah, but yeah, look at Shred, they're just swiping away, and he's gonna get destroyed, getting deleted off the server by a Dota 2 player. Uncharacteristic of a Call of Duty player, but yeah, what do you expect? Not the best aims out there. Oh well, that's just look at that though. Just tapping away. Bohorst is gonna get taken out. HSJ is gonna find the frag on by Persian Meow going down as well. Can they pull this off though? Shred jumping down, trying to shank him, but that's not going to work out for him. That is absolutely not going to work out for him. And Angela getting the point onto Shredzy. This is quite interesting. So 50 seconds in for the first half. We still have 1 more hour of action-packed stream where players will try and hit 10,001 kills, and this actually frags, not kills. No. So 10,001 points. Fairly interesting though. I really like the idea that came about to be, and it just is going to go. It's just exactly going to end at 2 hours and 13 minutes, actually 14:13, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is fairly interesting. Persian Meow is going to go down super. It's going to find the headshot onto her. And the first half has come to an end, so the game is going to get restarted. The score lines are not going to get reset because we had to keep a count on the scores. And another hour to go. Another hour of beautiful, beautiful Counter-Strike being played out. So beautiful, it makes me forget Picasso's paintings. But yeah, good cause. For a good cause, you have to do things like these. And Angela, I'm surprised she's not playing football. She doesn't know the legacy behind this football on this matchup, on this map. The legacy behind this football is the fact that this came about to be because there was a tire on this map which they used to use as a football. So the devs felt, why don't we just add a football? And Angela is completely unaware about it. This is kind of surprising. And she's going to find the frag on to Really Bro. In the meantime, we are going to go back to her, try and figure out what exactly is going on. So oh, this is fairly interesting. This is pretty interesting, actually. Alright, so the camera is glitched, but yeah, it's fine. It's back again, and Angela still just going around the corner. She has been using the same weapon up since a very, very long time, and that's kind of surprising. But Super, in the meantime, is gonna wait it out. Setsuna. Is just gonna wait it out. It's quite surprising. And in the meantime, Super just going in, finally, giving up that CZ75 and picking up the AK-47. And in the meantime, while we talk about the players that has been happening, I think we've come halfway through the frags, but we have Wagish waiting it out towards actually at the studio. I don't even know why I call it towards, but yeah, we have Wagish waiting it out at the studio with the players. So Wagish, take it away, boy.
All right, we're here in the Halabaloo where all the gamers are actually riled up to get the big score going in, the 10,001 for and only for one cause. That one cause is Royal Challengers Bengaluru. And all of these gamers have decided, you know what, we'll come together to support the team we want to support. So they have come here, these 13 gamers today on the Friday the 13th. And one such gamer is also one of the reasons why I got up from playing and had to come and do this. This guy. Rise, Setsuna. Rise, 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 rise. All right. So that's Satadru Bhaumik, a.k.a. Setsuna for you guys. So should I call you Satadru or Setsuna?
Anything?
Setsuna today because you're doing this for a bigger cause. It's for the good omen you guys are sending to RCB. So do tell us, first of all, I want to know, what's your good omen like?
My good omen is my mouse. So I have it right here. I'm just getting my frags. That's it.
All right. So your favorite mouse and you're getting your frags in place and everything in check. So how's the scene looking so far for you in the game?
It's pretty intense. I have completed my 300 frags.
Aha, you completed 300 frags. How many more are you expecting in the next set of, let's say, 10 minutes?
I wish to complete 500 at least.
At least 500?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, of course.
Is it going to be... What if it's less?
I don't know. Let's try for...
It can't be or something like that?
It can't be.
It can't be, huh? I figured. RCB fans never know how to give up. And that's how it is. So what do you feel about the match today?
Let's see. All the best to RCB. Hope they win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, definitely they're going to win after all this good omen getting sent to them, transferred to them electronically via Counter-Strike Global Offensive. All the auras were getting sent. Yes, indeed. Go for it. Continue with riling up and piling up the good omen. That's Satadru Bhaumik there. And of course, we will bring to you more these enthusiastic gamers who have come together to fuel this team who have their game today, Royal Challengers Bengaluru. So why don't I say it for all of these guys? RCB, go power your game.
Alright, we're back again, and this looks like it is going to be a fairly close matchup because the amount of points we have at this amount of time looks like it is going to be a fairly close matchup. But yeah, Shiva just waiting it out. It is going to be Really Bro who's going to go down on Super along with Phobia, and this is going to be fairly interesting to see how it actually works out as well. So Shiva just going in towards the long area. HSJ is just waiting it out. 240 hertz. I don't even know why he has that name. Oh, well, I almost actually almost stepped on my laptop for some reason. Somehow I managed to do that and managed to pull that stunt off, which should not have happened. And so what happened was when my mic died, right? So my computer stopped detecting my microphone. I had to grab my laptop and put it right below my feet, and I'm quite literally hanging my feet in the air while the laptop rests right there. And I'm trying to cast, but it's gonna be HS. It's just waiting down. It's going to go down mid-air though. This is quite interesting. It says so they're just waiting it out. It is going to be Phobia. And getting the frag on to Angela as well, so this is going to be quite interesting to see. Bulls, though, getting the frag on to HSJ. Well, this is going to be quite interesting because HSC has been playing really well as well. Bohos getting the headshot onto him. Really Bro is going to go down while Bulls tries to find the frag on Phobia and Setsuna. Well, it's going to connect the shot. Fairly interesting. And not quite characteristic of him to connect those shots because it's the op to work with and it's a fairly hard weapon to use. And it's simple at the same time. It's hard because a lot of people don't realize the strengths of the op. And they just try and play aggressive. It's not meant for aggressive plays, because once the movement speed got nerfed, it's just not possible to push out towards those really tight angles and try and get those frags going for you. But well, this is something that has just happened, and you can't really help it. But while Phobia goes down, and Arrow waits it out. This is quite interesting, actually. Shred is just gonna wait it out while Arrow tries to spray him down, but he's somehow going to survive for a very long time. I don't even know how this is happening, but it's confusing counter being played out while Arrow just stamps through. And this is quite frankly very surprising the way these players are actually playing out. And it's Arrow. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is going to be fairly interesting to see how it actually works out, but nonetheless, it is going to be Arrow who's just going to wait it out. Just waiting it out towards the upper tunnels and going in. And that's Setsuna. Oh, what a 180. What a shot. I'm presuming that was a no-scope as well, because that there was no chance that shot could have connected, but well, it did. We have Shredzy towards the A-bomb site. I'm not quite sure why Shredzy jumps a lot, though. I mean, yeah, it was a habit that both of us picked up from Battlefield days, because it was a little beneficial. We used to jump after every 3 steps. But that was not the most ideal thing to do, so Shred and I, we do have this quirk of jumping while we're playing Battlefield. See, exactly. I'm not quite sure why he's trying to jump there. But Persian is going to get taken down while Shred goes in. It is going to be Bohos who's going to go down as well. Fairly surprising. And Shredzy, can he pull this off though? That is going to be the question. And again, going in with the butt knife in his hands. He's going to try and shank him. He doesn't realize that there's something called the right click as well. I'll have to add him up and tell him, bro, there's something called right clicking and you can try and get the frag as well. So, not working out. Not quite working out for him. Just a sec, I think. Oh no, man! I just thought I got a message, but in the meantime, we have Angela waiting it out. She has been playing fairly decent as well, because not being a Counter-Strike player, it's really hard because it's a mechanically demanding game. Yeah, your mechanical skills have to be on point at all times. Oh, she gets a headshot, but gets taken down with the headshot as well. So. Fairly interesting thing that just happened right now, and she's been playing with the same weapon again and again, and Bulls with 350 frags. Shiva with 600. I'm sure that this is more of a marathon. This is going to test the amount of stamina these players have, because deathmatch in the first place is very, very taxing. Even at the first 200 points, I would not even get 200 points. I'd just quit. These guys having 600 points is ridiculous amount of points. Ridiculous. It's crazy. And yeah, I'm pretty sure when he's gonna get up, he's gonna ask for like 5 chocolates. Because he has to pump that blood sugar up. But talking about cricket, I remember. So the thing is, my elder brother used to be a cricketer before he decided to hang up his boots, because he had an injury and then he fell sick and could not continue playing cricket. And surprisingly, one of the replacements that came in instead of his place is playing for the national team right now. So yeah, it's fairly interesting. And I actually used to go and play cricket as well. I went in for training as well, but I was always hooked with Counter-Strike, so I never really took it that far. But I was a fairly decent player as well. I was the way I started playing cricket and Counter-Strike were two different stories. Cricket was obviously because my elder sibling was into cricket and he used to go to practice every single day. So one day I decided to grab a kit for myself and just started hitting the nets with him along with his coach. And I think I went in for more than 2 years, and I did play for my school team. Almost played for. I think I played for my district team as well, if I'm not mistaken. I just don't remember. So it's a hazy memory. When I was fairly young, and I had to quit playing. I didn't really have to quit playing cricket, but I just gave up on it because I used to usually be up till 2 or 3 in the morning playing Counter-Strike. It's just not possible to wake up at 6 or actually 4 in the morning, because the practice used to start at 5:30. It's not possible to wake up at 4 in the morning and go and start playing and start practicing cricket. So I actually played quite a few sports, cricket obviously being one of the sports where I've achieved the highest things in terms of actual physical sports. But esports is a completely different story. So I remember one of those times when I got Counter-Strike for my elder brother, but he never really had time to play this game because, obviously he was busy with his matches. He would travel a lot while playing for the state as well. He was representing Gujarat. So while he was traveling, I was like, well, I've gotten Counter-Strike, so I'll just start playing the game. And that's how I got into CSGO and CS 1.6. And that's how I got into esports. But talking about these guys, they all have their own stories. Everyone has their own stories. But 46 minutes on the clock. This is going to be fairly interesting, to be very honest, because Angela is so scared right now. She doesn't want to move out of this place. She's so scared. She's just standing there, and like, I'm scared. Leave me alone. And she's going to miss every single shot possible in that weapon, in that magazine. Finally connecting it with Persian, and Persian is going to get spawned towards a short. And Angela again, just being so scared. I'm not quite sure why, but Persian Meow playing a little too ballsy, trying to get the flag, is going to miss out. She doesn't know how to control the recoil. That's absolutely fine. That just happens when you're fairly new to the game. The Bulls is going to get taken down as well. Actually, not Bulls. It is going to be Persian who's going to go down again. So, yeah, fairly interesting. It looks like it's Sai whose name is really bro. Really good headshot onto him, man. 650 points. So much stamina to work with. It's just ridiculous the amount of points that these guys have. It's crazy. I'm certain we would have hit about 7,000 points by now. The 6,000. I'll have to confirm it with the production because they're the ones who are keeping the count. But, well, he's just going to wait it out. It's going to be Persian who's going to go down, and HSJ waiting it out, trying to find that opening. It's not going to happen. But Phobia is going to get taken on as well. So HSJ is waiting it out. Shivai is going to go down. The headshot onto him. And some really sweet shots that HSJ has been hitting. Some really sweet shots. Bohos though on the CD base. It is good. Almost being surprised, rather being startled, but still finds a frag. And Bulls is bunny hopping inside A tunnels, A doors actually, not even tunnels, and Setsuna is going to connect that shot. Fairly surprising. I've been using this word quite a bit though, fairly, all the time. But Fred getting the headshot on Phobia. It is going to be super with the Glock. Just tapping away. Should have bought a better pistol. It's going to be hard in the shot. Can he get the second one? Nope, that is so going to happen. He gets the headshot. That was a very, very good shot. Boss is going to go down as well because why not? He was in 13 points of health to work with. And it's going to be Arrow though. I think he's AFK. He's just waiting it out towards the CD base. But you know what? We are going to head back to the studio where we have Wagish waiting for us with the players. And I think it's Arrow who's gonna be talking to him because he was AFK. So Wagish, take it away, buddy.
All right, we're back here again. Now you must have realized. Usually, you don't see me play this game. Not just because I do not want to support. It's just that there are already so many better gamers out there who I believe can add so much more than just me singularly in person. One such gamer is Vishal Gupta, aka Arrow. Hi, Arrow.
Hi, what's up?
Nothing much. What do you think about this entire activity?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
So all of us have joined here and joined hands together as gamers in solidarity to support and send in our good omen to none other than the team which has their match today, which is
RCB.
Royal Challengers Bengaluru. In fact, I see Vishal pseudo RCB color. Could be a couple of more shades which we could probably like get painted across. But Arrow, tell me, how long have you been supporting RCB?
So it's been like 4 to 5 years now that I've been supporting RCB, and I really like Virat Kohli, so that is the only reason.
Okay then. Everybody loves famous cricketers. Apparently, that's the in thing. Also, because they play pretty well. They play good cricket. But moving on, Arrow, what is your good omen? Since we're talking about good omen everywhere, what's yours?
So mine is actually this arrow. Yeah, sure.
He's got an arrowhead. As you can see, he's got an arrowhead with the term arrow on it. So I think, yeah, that sets it up. Pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. So how's your good omen working for you in this?
It's working pretty good right now. Like, I've been winning some things. So I guess it's good.
But it's tough, no?
Yeah, I know. Right.
Of course, any big occasion like this takes their good old sweet time to, turn out to be for the greater good. The greater good being that RCB win the game today. So you want to say that together with me? Like, go power your game. You want to say that together with me in 3, in 2, in 1. RCB, go power your game.
All right, we're back again. That was Arrow for you guys with Wagish. And it's his boss ball is being taken on Setsuna, just waiting it out as well. Phobia, not quite sure. He's connecting the shot though, quite fabulously as well. And Arrow just waiting it out pressure. Tapping away with the AK-47, and it is going to be the Swag 7 alongside 009. And it's going to be... That's Charizard. That's Charmander. Never mind. I'm bad with Pokemons. I never watched Pokemon as a kid. But Bulls is waiting out to the CD base. Gets a second guy as well. Phobia is going to go down, and Bulls has been looking promising in the second half. And 40 more minutes, and the amount of kills that we have is around 6,400, 6,500 from what I've been told. So boy, this game is going to be very, very... And yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how it works out. It is going to be Arrows going to down Bulls. Just waiting it out, and not quite sure how this is going to work out for him though, but there are two guys on on the CD base, inside the CD base actually, one jumping from short, and he's going to find the frag on both the players. Arrow is going to go down as well, and Setsuna, he's waiting it out. So everyone in the chat, right? I really want to ask you guys questions, and I want to talk to you guys. So I'll just hop on the chat on YouTube, and you guys can ask me a few questions if you want me to answer them. So we have quite a few people who have been talking. Ayush, what is this? Who are these guys? All right, so these guys are, some of them are just casters, analysts, and some of them are just casual players. Some of them have been pro players as well. And this event has been organized to send a good omen to Royal Challengers Bangalore, who are playing the first match at the home ground today in the evening. And since it's Friday the 13th, you know, there are a lot of myths around Friday the 13th, and everything today is about 13. So we started at 1300 hours in the afternoon. That's 1 o'clock according to military time, and yeah, so a lot of things are about 13 today. And how will CS:GO help RCB? Both are different sports. That's true. Both are different sports, but the way, you know, so it's just sending them good wishes by doing something right. Because, you know, for example, when we hold 2 minutes of silence, it doesn't really help anyone, but it's just something that you do from the heart, and somehow it works out. And is that Psy on the bottom left corner? Yes, that is Psy on the bottom left corner. We have Psychedelic, like Silver City. So that is Psy on the bottom left corner. And this is a brilliant production, by the way. I really want to give a huge shout out to the entire production team for so many cameras to show all the players possible. And kills, those 60, 560. Wow, it's very decent. There are so many kills to work with. But yeah, about the questions. If you guys have any questions, do let me know in the chat. I'll try and 26. We'll have the on the background. On the backstab, I didn't call it the background as well. On the backstab. Ops are meant for fast plays, yes, true, but it's just you can't just rush in like it's an assault rifle. You cannot pretend it's an assault rifle. So that being one of the things being said. How to become a pro? Well, for becoming a professional player, you have to practice a lot and sacrifice a lot of things as well. It just takes too much dedication and sacrifices, too many sacrifices. But yeah, you just practice in the right way. It doesn't mean you just start spamming pugs. It doesn't work out that way. When you play 3 matches, you figure out what your mistakes were in those 3 matches and try and work upon them. That is how you improve as a player. Expected Sai, please. All right, here we go. I am going to sign Sai. Here you go. This is Sai. So, well, he has a few fans, that's for sure. But, well, he's going to get taken down. Just being a little too unfortunate right there. But, talk about the other players visible on the stream. This is quite impressive. This is quite interesting as well, to be very honest. And Sai is going to get caught off guard, almost being taken down right there. Warhorse not being able to do a lot of damage, but it's still going to take him down to 30 points of health. And Sai getting one more frag. This is working out for him beautifully. But HSJ just double peeking him. And Ada trying to swipe super. Yeah, all the players are on LAN. Yep, all the players are on LAN. And why do you want to play on low end PC? We have 240Hz monitors. We have the best PCs, by the way. We've had Omen, support us with their computers, and there are some brilliant machines. I must tell you, I'm using an Omen laptop myself, and I'm absolutely in love with it. It's just so beautiful, and I'm using it right now as well just to observe this game. So pretty beautiful. But enough of Sai. We have Shivai as well, who has been fragging out a lot. This is gonna be interesting how it actually works out. 34 minutes on the clock to work with, and 600 frags. Yeah, RCB is just, it's pretty much everyone's favorite because it's such a wonderful team. It's going to be Bozo just walking inside A-Long. So if you guys have any questions, do let me know in the chat. I'll try and answer all of them. And the worst thing at the most that's going to happen is I won't be able to answer all of them. So just shoot out, try and ask me all the questions you want to, and we'll see how it goes. So in the meantime, we have Setsuna almost being taken down right there, but a really good flick shot onto him. Who's casting? My name is Mamba. I'm the one who's casting. It's the first time I'm actually casting a death match. This hasn't really ever happened before, but yeah, there's always a first time for everything. And Setsuna just going in. He has been playing really nice, and Phobia connecting the shot from on the backstab onto the terrace towards a shot and almost getting the second shot as well. Can he pull it off? Yep, he is going to be able to pull it off. Mamna, why would you do that to me? Man, why would you call me Mamna? It's Mamba. Buddy, did not do that to me, please, buddy. Well, it's going to be interesting to see Shred playing it out, because I've seen this guy in his glory days and he was a brilliant battlefield player, and now he looks like he's trying to figure something out. Is this a truce? Is this a truce? Ah, I see what is happening. This is a love story budding between Angela and Shedzi right there. What is even happening? All right. They're not gonna frag out each other. They're just gonna wait it out. And Shred guarding his princess right there. Look at that, though. Look at that. So much love. But it's not going to work out. Chivai is going to be the party pooper, getting both of them. Well, can I speak in Hindi? Of course I can speak in Hindi. Why can't I? So हिंदी में बात करने के लिए बहुत लोग बोलते हैं हिंदी में कास्ट करने के लिए, but सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम जो मुझे लगता है हिंदी में कास्ट करने का is that कि भले हिंदी में कास्ट करो अच्छा लगता है, लेकिन इंडिया में सब लोग हिंदी नहीं बोलते. A lot of people from the southern part of the country do not even understand Hindi, so it's just to appeal to the greater audience. But हाँ, हिंदी में बात कर सकते, क्यों नहीं कर सकते, हिंदी में कास्ट भी कर सकते. So यही है कि ये जो event organized हुआ है, this is for sending good omen to Royal Challengers Bangalore. Right, but in the meantime, I was just reading the chat, and we've seen quite a jump in number of people actually chatting. So this is pretty nice to see. But in the meantime, we are going to head back to the studio where we have Wakish waiting for us.
All right, we are slowly and steadily creeping in towards the finalies, the final leg of this amazing gathering of gamers we have here. 13 gamers in all on this Friday of 13th, trying to support the team they love in solidarity and by joining hands together with the game they love and they want to play always. And right now, what's happening is every one of them, each and every single one of these gamers and the few inside are trying to rile up support and good omen for their favorite team, which is Royal Challengers Bengaluru. And the man who was right now leading the pack has now moved on to the second of the pack. Goes by the nick Shivi God P. Shivi for God P. So Shivi for God P, hello.
God P is my team's name.
Oh, okay. God P is his team's name. So Shivi, what's your real name?
Shivam.
Okay.
Ajmani.
Shivam
Ajmani.
Shivam Ajmani is the guy who was leading the pack earlier, and now he's in like second place internally. Whenever I talk about internally, it's subjective there because of the simple fact that these are individual scores on their screens right now. We are aiming for a cumulative of 10,000 and plus one. And what's happening here is the fact that given the current predicament these guys, and we have around 29 minutes showing on their screen, will they be able to achieve this massive score of 10,000 plus one? Will they be not? Shivi, what do you have to say? Will you guys be able to achieve the score line?
Yeah, it will be done in these 29 minutes.
Yeah, 10,000 plus one will be happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Will you be leading the pack?
Not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure about the 10,000.
So do you think Simar Sethi will be the one leading?
Yeah, maybe. But I'm aiming that I should lead the pack. Yeah, that's what I want to do for now.
Okay, the guy's like so engrossed in game. He's like totally in it. It's like a Matrix scene happening for me. He's like in the system. He's in the scene. So Shivam, what do you have to say about this entire gathering?
This entire gathering is amazing. It feels really good. And the motto, that's amazing too.
All right. Well, definitely, this guy is like, okay, I want to be the topmost person sending in the most good omen to Team Royal Challengers Bengaluru for the match today and the subsequent matches to come. Will this scoreline be achieved or not? We'll get to know that shortly. But right now, let's head off into the game and see what's happening.
Alright, we're back again. Thanks a lot, Wakish, for that sweet little talk that you gave us right there. But I want to ask this question to you guys. Who's your favorite player on RCB? Let's have a competition. Let's have a talk about favorite players on RCB. So I want all of you viewers to tell me who are you guys rooting for, and why is it that you guys favor RCB so much? Well, but in the meantime, we have Sai tagging out a lot. This will be interesting. And look at that Setsuna just destroying them step by step. This is going to be fairly interesting. And 2,500 kills to go. This is going to be very difficult for these guys to pull it off. But in the meantime, it's gonna be Arrow just waiting it out on top of the slope, and HS. He's still gonna find the frag onto him. Very surprising. Arrow just waiting it out. He's gonna get taken out, being sandwiched between two players right there. And Arrow. Was AK-47. And Shavai is going to go down as well. So Phobia just getting the frag onto Norwin, onto 009, and a lot of frags being exchanged, and this is such a big cause that these guys have taken up in their hands. And finally, Sai is leading the charge. He has finally warmed up. He's like a diesel engine, you know. The first few rounds, first few matches is not going to frag out so much, but as the time goes by, he's going to start out-fragging everyone on the server. And Angela has 235 frags as well. This is commendable. But Norwin 009 only has 88 frags while being taken down 550 times. Ouch. That must have hurt. While everyone's about 200 frags, he hasn't went in triple digits, so it's kind of surprising. It's kind of saddening as well for him. Obviously, it becomes a little boring for him as a player. How do you find players who want to be pro players? So what you do is you keep on playing, right? There are a lot of third-party platforms that you can play on, and while you play, you're going to meet people with the same amount of skill that you have, and you improve as a team. You improve with the players. There's literally no way where you can just improve as a player without playing with other teams first, and just join a very good team early on. That just happens rarely. So everyone has to go through the grind, just find players who are of the same skill level, of the same skill ceiling, and try and improve upon it from there onwards. So that is how you go pro, and that is how you make a team go pro. And all it's going to be Bulls who's going to go down there. In the meantime, Angela just getting the flag on to Bauhaus. Bulls who are acing it out. Phobia finding the flag on to Norway 009. And it's actually Sai who's going to go down. It's going to be fairly interesting to see how it actually works out. And this is something that is going to be very interesting. So, Shavai. Oh, this is fairly interesting. Real Bro is just going to jump around the corner towards A long and try to make things work. Is he going to be able to make it work? I'm not quite sure, but he's going to get backstabbed by Super and Sai on the B-bomb side. It is going to be Shavai who's going to go down H's. They're just trying to find those openings. Yeah, 2 hours of DM is a little too. I'll be honest, but that's just that's the thing, right? When you have to take, there'll be times in your life where you have to take up a greater cause in yourself and sacrifice for a greater cause, and this is exactly what's happening right now. So that's absolutely fine. That's completely all right. It reminds me of this scene from one of the TV shows back in 1990s. Like, I'm fine. I think it was Ross who said that. And well, Bulls is going to be going with the Noah, which is quite surprising, to be very honest. I'm not quite sure why would you want to do that, but yeah, he's going to try that. Bulls taking the flag onto Setsuna. And the Noah almost working out for him. Finally, will not connect the shot somehow. Whiffing all the 5 shots that he fired. This is something that is not at all acceptable. Ouch. That was a hurt, but Super trying to connect the shot is not going to be able to do that. Will surround 20 points repelled. It is going to be, though. Shavai is going to go down. Super just waiting on, and Shavai again trying to back on the Super. This is quite interesting. It does, but DM does increase your stamina, but there comes a time when you have to figure out and try and understand that till what extent is it beneficial, because after a point, there's something called the point of diminishing returns, right? So that's just something that happens, and a lot of DMing can actually lead to exhaustion, and the inability to perform when you really have to, because you're just exhausted from playing so much Counter-Strike. Just a sec. I'm sorry about that. I just had a small hiccup. 20 minutes on the clock to work with. 2,000 frags to get. Is this going to be possible? This is going to be quite interesting to see. And I mean, I think it's going to be fairly close. I am quite sure if they'll be able to reach 10,000 frags, but these guys will have to step it up a notch and try and get those 10,000 frags. So, well, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Shredzy is kind of upset at the way it's not working out for him. Well, Persian and Angela having a fight over there. Wow, this is ridiculous. But Angela is just going to hold off that angle. I think she has found her home on Dust 2. She loves this spot. Like, absolutely loves this spot and doesn't want to go anywhere else. But the players are having a ball. 2 hours of deathmatch. What else could you ask for in life? And in the meantime, we still have Wakish waiting for us towards... at the studio, not towards the studio. At the studio with the players. So Wakish, take it away, buddy.
So we're back here with the action happening with all these 13 gamers who have come together to send in their good omen to the team Royal Challengers Bengaluru, who have their match today on Friday the 13th a date, like I said earlier on, which is kind of like looked down upon, frowned upon. But you know what? We gamers don't believe in such stuff. Stuff of the past. What we believe in is the fact that any team, any sporting team, irrespective of whether it's electronic or traditional or physical or whatever it may be, they require all the support, all the good luck, all the good omen they can garner for themselves. And that is why all these players, all these gamers have come together so that they can supply the same to Team Royal Challengers Bengaluru so that they can go ahead and power up their game today and win the match. I have a player, Phobia, whom we all have spoken to before. I've introduced you to Phobia. Come on, what's up, Phob? I'm doing good. So, Phobia is one of my favorite gamers, considering that he's been the then pro-est gamer of his time, and now he's come here to support his favorite team, RCB.
Absolutely.
All right. So, Phobia, now I have a question. We have literally around like 18 minutes remaining. The target of the good omen is like 10,000 plus 1. Do you think this can be achieved?
I think it's absolutely possible because as per God and my praying to God, we are giving 100%, and I think the space at which we are going right now, it's great, and we'll achieve our target in time.
So who do you think amongst all these 13 gamers are those few gamers who have really facilitated in boosting this good omen?
Okay, I think one of them is definitely Sai. He adds to the entire squad as one of the best professional gamers in the country. We have Bulls, we have Harshit, we have some of the best talents. I think it's 5 or 6 people together who is trying to push and lead the entire squad here. And it's great, and we are following with all that we can get.
So what's your addition to this thing?
I am right now sitting on 600 kills. And I think I should go ahead and achieve around 1,000 with the remaining time left.
How is it that Phobia has 600 kills?
It's because I want to carry the squad, so I am the support player.
Oh my God, good old Phobia support is coming back. No wonder I love this guy just as much as I love RCB. So Phobia, we're all really kicked about you guys hitting your targets. I won't keep you away from the game. Go back in. Yes. So, well, the excitement is rising up slowly and steadily as the closing mark is getting hit. In fact, let's quickly come to Simar Sai Sethi, who we have not spoken for quite some time here. Sethi, what's happening, bro?
Wrecking them, bro.
आजा खड़ा हो जा भाई, खड़ा हो जा. इतनी देर में कहाँ से तेरा स्कोर कम हो जाएगा? आजा भाई.
Get top पे अब.
बस पहुंचने ही वाले हैं. It's like a चढ़ाई. It's like a mountain, you know. You're about to. He's looking at Shivam. He's like, I dare you cross my score. So, Simar, what do you think? Can we achieve the 10k plus 1 mark?
Yeah, of course, easily.
Yeah. Is it just you going to be soloing as usual?
Yep.
You don't like Shivam, do you?
Nah, I do like him. Of course, I do like him. He's my friend.
But not in game.
Yeah, of course.
Game is different. Well, that's the true essence of sportsmanship. Everything's like everybody is a brother. Everybody's there as La Familia for you. But when it comes to the sport you love, you have to like give it your all. Everything's equal there in the eyes of the sport and the sportsman there. All right, Simar, go ahead. Make us proud. You have 15 minutes now. We have 15 minutes now remaining for. We have 15 minutes now remaining for the final score, which is 10,000 plus 1. Will that mark be achieved or not? We'll get to know that soon, but right now let's head over into the game and see what's happening.
All right, we're back again, and thanks a lot, Piyush, for that wonderful interview. Wonderful piece of chat. But we're back again, 15 minutes on the clock, and we still have to get quite a few frags, 1,500 frags to go. This is getting closer and closer. This, from monumental task that it was, it looks like it's possible finally. So this is going to be very interesting to see how it actually pans out. But in the meantime, we're just going to be psychedelic, trying to find the frag. He's going to trying to get the second one as well. Almost finding it. He's going to whiff all the shots. So not the best thing that could happen to you, but well, it's something that happens when you can't really do anything. So. It's going to be HSJ. I don't know. He doesn't even know where he's being shot from. So, well, surviving right there. Actually, being taken on and then being spawned towards the upper B tunnels. It is going to be Shivai. Floating chicken at the CD spawn. Well, this is going to be interesting. We need to see the floating chicken. I wish I could move around the camera and take you guys to the CD base, but Arrow is going to be firing a lot of bullets. Wasting all of them. But the football is just standing right there. I'm not sure why these guys aren't playing football. You could have solved so many issues by just playing football. But Arrow trying to find a frag is going to get taken down from behind, while Bulls becomes a nemesis for Warhorse. And he gets a headshot. Quite a few headshots he has gotten today. And just spamming through the door. This is not a viable strategy, buddy. This is not going to work out. 009 is going to know when you're going to go out of bullets and he's going to start moving. Or maybe not. This would just be so funny if he gets caught off guard on the reload. Yeah, he's just going to keep shooting Persian. I was not really walking in towards the bullets. Quite surprising at what exactly is happening right now, but... Oh, look at that. He's going to get caught off on the reload. Oh, boy. Phobia is going to walk right across the corner. He's going to try and come in with the shank, but that's not going to work out. Instead of spamming through the doors, is Phobia going to come in and try and get the flag, but HH is just waiting it out, not going in. 60 bullets to work with. And Bulls again coming in. He's going to get caught off on the reload. This is exactly what I was worried about, and that is exactly what happens as well, so... Well... Unfortunate. What happened to him, but Angela is going to be waiting out, not holding that angle that she's so fond of. And being taken down right there. So it's going to be Angela just waiting out. Can you find the flag? Can she find the flag though? Nope, that is not going to happen. And HSJ trying to find that flag. They moves quite slowly though. But HSJ is waiting it out. We have, guys, listen. This is going to be fairly interesting. We have 11 minutes on the clock to work with. Message, but no, I didn't. And HSJ has been caught off guard right there. He's going to get taken down. Very, very unfortunate. 8,700 kills to work with. This is going to be interesting. So if we could just have the players stepping up, we would probably in this a little earlier, but 10,000 points. 10,000 points in a Counter-Strike deathmatch. It's not just ridiculous, it's out of the world. I don't even know how it's crazy. But HS, they're trying to find the fracture via almost being taken out right there. They're gonna wait. The backstab. And Shivai being taken down right there. He's gonna try and survive and try and get more frags. He wants to be the top scorer, but it is going to be Sai who's leading by almost 100 frags now, and HSJ and Shivai is going to make his way towards the third place. He was top fragging till the first 400 frags, and pretty decent shot onto Arrow, but it's gonna get taken down. There is nothing he can do to help that, and Shivai just spraying across the corner. He's gonna wait it out and try and make things work, but this is interesting. Shred just distracting him with the football, and I'm not quite sure if you guys can read the chat, but Bull is going to be AFK. I'm presuming he's going to go in for an interview in a bit, but there is no other reason for him to be AFK, and he's going to get destroyed by Arrow. Well, I wish I could give you guys a full-fledged cast right now. I'm going to try and do that, alright? I'm going to try and give you guys a full-fledged cast. Let Bulls get this frag. Alright, it's gonna be Bulls pushing up towards the lower tunnels, but he's gonna get spotted. Will get taken down and being spawned up towards the B bombs, and not quite sure he's being shot from. He's gonna get taken down again and being spawned towards the CD base. He's gonna find the first headshot onto Shreds. He's going around the corner, will get destroyed. And this is not working out for Bulls. He has to try and make this work. He's going to make his way towards the lower tunnels. Can he spot anyone? Nope. He's going to spot Persian Meow, missing a lot of shots. He's going to make his way towards the mid area. And Bohos being spotted, being taken down as well. Bulls get the first one, try and get the second as well. Will get traded out really quickly. And yeah, that's just me casting a deathmatch right there. For some reason, I just wanted to go all in and try and cast it. But yeah, that is what usually it sounds like when I'm casting. So yeah, quite interesting. Okay, 9 minutes and 900 kills to go. Are we going to be able to pull this off? This is looking out of hands. I think we might just make it. We might not. I'm not quite sure. Alright, so getting back to it, Bulls is going to get taken down. Well, he's going to have the op to area, trying to spot someone. He's going to be running over the knife, not spotting anyone towards a bomb side. We're going to have Persian. He's going to get spotted, missing on the shot, trying to go in for the follow-up shot, but Persian is not going to peek because she doesn't realize where she got shot from. He's just creeping up with the op. No fear at all of being spotted whatsoever. He's going to try and connect the shot. Shiva is going to get taken down. Can he find the second frag as well? He's going to spot the second guy. It is going to be Persian who's going to get taken down as well, but Setsuna being traded out by HSJ. And yeah, this is fairly close. We have 800 more frags to work with, and just 7 minutes. The players have stepped it up. The tempo has increased. We are getting more frags per second now, and this is going to be fairly interesting to see how it actually works out. But 2 hours of deathmatch. Yes, that's ridiculous. But HSJ is going to go down super. He's going to find the headshot onto Angela. Get the frag onto 009, but Phobia getting the frag onto Really as well. So it's going to set. Get the first one. Phobia waiting it out. Redzy with the M4. Angela is just waiting on. So it's going to be interesting to see how it actually works. And not. Oh, right. Pushing me out. Just going in. Angela is just going to be waiting it out as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how it actually works. But in the meantime, we have Arrow trying to make things work. And this is going to be interesting. 600 more kills to go. Almost 7 minutes to work with. Is this going to work out? Or is this just going to be one of those days when you only need 5 more seconds and you can't get 10,000 kills? Right, so it's just tapping away, doesn't realize that that weapon doesn't work this way, and Angela's frag onto as well. Onto Angela, the refrag coming really quickly. She's gonna wait it out. Bulls is going to be tapping away, but it's going to get taken on, and Angela is actually going to get the frag out. So quite surprising, quite interesting as well, to be very honest. But since it's we're closing in towards the end of the game, we are going to send it back to the studio where we have Vagesh waiting for us with the players. So Vagesh, take it away, buddy.
All right, we're here in the thick of things happening with these 13 gamers on this Friday the 13th for this amazing match, which is going to be played by Royal Challengers Bengaluru, this cricket match which is later due today. And these 13 gamers decided, just bringing you a quick recap there, considering the time is less, I thought everybody who's joining us late needs to get a recap as to what's happening. So, well, 13 gamers decided, hey, you know what, let's blur the line between esports. Let's blur the line between esports and traditional sports, and that's why these gamers are here. They're here to show their support and send in their good luck, their good omen in whatever capacity they can, whether be it through their exemplary gameplay or through their own personal good omen, and support and show their love for the team Royal Challengers Bangalore. Now we have something around 4.5 minutes remaining. Setsuna, we have come to you before. Yes. Do you think the 10,000 plus 1 score is going to be achieved?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah?
We have 4.5 minutes. That's enough.
4.5 minutes? Okay, you know what? Stand. Stan, let's talk to you in person. Let's pull you up for like half a minute. So Setsuna is like giving me dirty looks because I made him get up from his amazing Counter-Strike game. I'll be beaten later. So if anybody cannot find me later, no, this man is to be blamed. All right, now moving on. Setsuna, how have you contributed to this entire scene?
Okay, so as I've said, I'll be making at least a minimum of 500 frags, and here I have about 586. So you're stopping me from my 600 run.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So, but this is also important. People should know. People have the right to know, and they need to know ki kya ho raha hai. What is the scene? Scene kya hai, boss? Scene kya hai?
Everyone is so excited to get the frags, to just run for that 10,000 points, 10,001 points. That's it. Everyone is, as you can see.
Now it's a dirty race as to who is interpersonally going to send the most amount of good omen to Team RCB. Yeah?
That's true.
Alrighty then. And then go, buddy. Go power up your game and in turn power up their game also. Harshit HSJ Jamb is also reeled in. He's currently individually second in line when it comes to the personal good omen getting sent. The man has no stoppage on him. Harshit, Stand. We just have like some amount of time. So it's just like around like 2.5 minutes left right now. We've already achieved so much personally, send in so much of personal good luck already. And what do you think? What do you think about this entire activity altogether?
About this activity, it's like, everybody gets to play together. It's fun. It's an honor playing with Simar, the best player in the country. And playing in the Nordwind office, you meet high-level, employees working in the Nordwind Gaming, so you get to know about the upcoming tournaments and many other things. So it's a good experience for me. So that's it. Yeah.
That's it. All right. So you have just around 2 minutes left. So I won't keep you. Go. Send in some more good omen. The more the merrier, as the adage goes. And right now we just have around 2 odd minutes remaining for that. Will this be achieved or not? We'll get to know soon.
All right, we're back again. It's almost done. We only need 90 more. Guys, have it up. We have Psychedelic 1,000 kills. 1,000 kills. Yes, that's true. Psy with 1,000 frags, and well, only 80 more frags to go. Are we going to be able to pull this off? You have 2 minutes on the clock to work with. This is actually looking pretty possible. And Setsuna, they're going to frag onto Arrow and Super, taking down Persian Meow as well. So this is turning out to be quite a challenge. But look at that. Somehow these guys have actually pulled it off to send good omen to Royal Challenges Bangalore. And this was a brilliant feat that these guys are going to be achieving. 10,000 frags in a death match in the span of 2 hours. It's absolutely mind-numbing, breathtaking, and so difficult. And 70 more frags to go with. 1 minute 35 seconds on the clock to work with. And somehow the frags have actually slowed down a bit. The players have slowed things down a bit. This is going to be interesting to see how it actually works out. But in the meantime, Arrow is just going to be spamming through and not being able to connect that shot. He's going to get taken down. Look at that. He's going to go around the corner again, but is he going to be able to find the frag? Nope. He is actually going to find the frag onto Harshit, somehow making things work. And Arrow just waiting it out. So it is going to be Persian who's going to be waiting towards the B-bomb side. Will get taken down by the Glock onto Arrow and somehow being shanked right there, being swiped to the left. And yeah, there was no pun intended for all the viewers right there. No one's going to swipe left on Persian Meow, but well, this is going to be interesting. So, ooh, wait. A minute? How many frags do we need? We have 40 more frags to go. 40 seconds on the clock. This is going to be a little bit difficult for these guys to pull out. This is getting way too close. It's looking almost... I don't know. It's so close for me to judge. 35 seconds to work with. 35 frags to go. They need a frag in a second. And this is going to be interesting. 30 seconds to go and 80 more points. Sorry, 20 more points needed. Are they going to be able to pull it off? 15 more points. 10 more points, and well, the clock is going to run out, and these guys are actually going to pull it off.
Okay, then.
What is happening? How?
Okay, then.
Well, this was...
Okay, then. Shabash. The boys played very well today.
So we all know who's the highest, but who's the lowest?
Okay, then. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody... All right, emotions choking my throat. and also the damn bad Delhi Summers. But guess what? 13 gamers on a Friday the 13th, when one of the top teams of the country are going to play today. That's Royal Challengers Bangalore. Decided, hey, you know what? Let's send in some good luck. Let's send in some good omen to these amazing players, this amazing team which stands for so much more than just cricket to these amazing gamers. So first of all, huge shout out for the target, boys. Woo, woo, woo. All right. A cumulative good omen sent to RCB for their game today. 10,000 plus 1, a scoreline achieved by immense competition internally. But then again, these gamers are friends in real life. But like I said earlier when I was talking to Simmer, when it comes to a game or a sport, everybody is equal. You don't see a friend or a brother. You have to be better at what you do. So I'd like to call upon, first of all, Simmer Sai Sethi. Come here. Aja. Simmer Sai Sethi with an individual score line of God knows how much. Simmer, how does it feel?
Pretty good. It feels good, of course.
Yeah, it feels damn good.
Yeah.
So how was the entire experience?
Well, it was amazing. It was really amazing.
Yeah. Any particular call outs you have for your gamers? Any particular gamers you think should be like called out here?
I think Shivi and HSJ, they both played really well.
So let's call them here. Aja HSJ. Aja bhai. Aja Shivi. Come. I'm starting with the top 3 players in this list. Come. Shivi for God P. Harshit HSJ Jump. You come this side. Simmer is on my left. He's the left hand of destruction. Look at such cute smiles he's making. Such a cute lad. All right. So Shiv, how was the experience like?
It was really good and my hands are dead.
Your hands are dead. Wrecked. You jelly, bro.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
But you said your hands are dead.
Yeah, they are.
So that means you're jelly.
Okay.
Okay then. No, but how does it feel to have got like a cumulative score of 10,000 plus 1?
It feels amazing. Almost impossible, but we achieved it.
Yeah. So are we all clear about the outcome of today's match? Can I hear a collective thought here? What is the outcome of today's match going to be like? Yeah? So let's say that together. Let's say that cumulatively together, so that everybody who's watching this stream knows what it feels like to be truly supporting the team you love. And for that team, you will come together. Because back in my school, the motto we had in our school was, we will answer when duty shall call. I think it's every fan's duty to answer when their team needs them. So let's together at the count of 3, 2, and 1. Let's shout it out, okay? Yeah. In 3, 2, 1. RCB, go power your game! Woohoo! Thank you everybody who joined us to watch this spectacle of shots, and RCB, you young lads, you amazing cricketers, may you win today's game, because you know what? May the force be with you is so passe. You know what we say? May the good omen be with you. Go power your game.